Hey, fisher people. So we've done a lot of super intense educational videos lately, and I want to do an open water video. But no, the ice is not off of Lake Sakakawea yet. Nevertheless, before we get into that, I did have a very unique opportunity to go to Mexico extremely cheap after I was done ice fishing. And no, I didn't do any fishing down there, but I did kind of put my cinematic skills to task a little bit. Did a lot of walking. Did a lot of eating. Saw a lot of iguanas. So many iguanas. Also got some like National Geographic style footage of birds diving and feeding in the water in the ocean, which was pretty cool. So yeah, it was nice to relax and have a little change of pace. But back to this open water thing, there is one video that I haven't posted yet from the fall of last year on Lake Sakakawea. Hanging out with my brother from another mother, Jarek, not Eric, Jarek with a J, Vetter. It's always a little goofy when we fish together. It's hard to keep him serious and he makes me a little unserious.
Did you see how Johnny on the spot I was with that net?
You're fast. That's why I bring him along.
And that's
he can net all my fish.
I also put it down very, very fast.
But we had a lot of fun, and you know, it's an open water fishing video in April when there's actually still ice on the lake. But it won't be long. I will be going to actually South Dakota first again, not Mobridge this year. Somewhere a little different on my way up to North Dakota. So hang in there, season's coming. Let's have a little fun with my buddy Jarek. Just the trolling motor?
I don't do that well either, okay?
Well,
you told me wear nice shoes and show up.
I didn't say anything about your shoes. That was your choice.
You better wear your dress shoes out there.
That was your choice entirely.
Because if anybody sees you in ugly shoes, you're going to be embarrassed.
But that didn't happen.
There it is.
I was...
Look at that.
That is...
It's meaty. All right.
It's a nice white bass.
I caught you a delicious bass. Oh, that was exciting. Let's turn one of those into a willy.
Willy.
You got a minnow back on, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you kiss the minnow before you sent it in? Or
no.
Do you think that was a mistake? I don't know if you had any tricks of the trade after all these years. Don't suppose nothing.
I suppose everything. We had to move because Jarek picked such a crappy spot for the first one. All we caught was that one little white bass.
You're using the term "we" loosely there. One of us caught a white bass. The other one put the net down when he saw it. You get ever pooped on by seagulls when they're cruising through?
Thankfully.
I would think that at this point you would have gotten hit a couple times.
Seems like that's something that should have happened by now, yeah. Maybe today will be your lucky day.
It's supposed to be good luck.
Yeah.
Bring them in.
I'll throw one more cast on this other side, see what happens.
I'll
See if I can snag in a rock over here.
I'll send mine out just a little bit farther.
Maybe the spot's not as bad as I thought. I got one vertically. He's not very big.
But he's cute.
I missed the first one off camera too, by the way. I wasn't going to tell you, but I'm telling you because I have to be honest.
I saw you shut it off, and I was like, "Well, that's probably a good thing that when you missed that, I was like, ah."
Do you want to eat him or release him?
Your call.
My call.
Your call. I'm in your territory.
Okay. I got more jig rods set up, by the way. If you want to jig here for a minute.
Oh, I was gonna put a Lindy.
You got a Lindy?
Hook that bad boy on.
You are a Lindy guy, aren't you? I want you to do what you're confident in.
That's the thing. I don't have a whole lot of confidence in anything, Brett. So, very good at doing what I'm told. Got a face that only my wife can love.
I disagree with that.
Oh, that's because you're too kind.
Well, that last one bit before I even jigged it.
Well, and when you said dead stick, and it didn't look like you were jigging too hard at the time. Like I think it might be Lindy rig action, but
spot lock Lindy rig. It should work.
Well, it cast out and like a slow drag in with the Lindy.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe, but
I don't see why that can't work. There we got one rolling underneath. See if I get another quick bite. Oh, there's a bite right there. He picked it up, and there he is.
Is it a netter?
It's about the same size fish, I think. It's not even a walleye. It's a white bass.
Okay. I'm going back to tying. Oh, that's not a good size one, though.
That is a pretty big white bass. For fall fishing, we need to look for bigger hogs, don't we?
Brett, again, anything you say goes.
Anything I say.
Well, yes.
That's a scary thought.
I gave you very large rein there. That's how much I trust you.
You hear that?
You haven't steered me wrong.
I think it's time that Jarrett catches a fish. He's spending all this time setting up a Lindy rig. He could have just grabbed a jigging rod in about 2 seconds and already had a fish in the boat. But no, he's oh, that was a pike, I think. Oh my God, there's everything here. Well, now that Jarek actually has a line ready, I'm gonna see if he can catch a fish before we leave here. Jesus criminy. This might be an okay walleye, actually.
I'm in.
I can't even get that bait down there for more than 8 seconds at a time before I get a fish on.
If it's too nice, I'm gonna just knock it off here. Well, that's good.
There we go. That's a different caliber.
You talking about my net job?
Yeah.
Yep. You're welcome. You know what? And if I can't produce as fast as you are, I do need to switch to a jig.
I mean, you said you would trust me with everything.
I do.
And here we are. No, I don't need a jig. I can just do this makeshift Lindy rig thing with a hook that you snagged on your line on a different spot.
That was you snagged that. Just making use of garbage. That's all.
Yeah. Right. You're very resourceful, and I respect that.
With how fast you're producing there, this isn't even it's been like 15 seconds and you're got a new fish on every time.
That is about as fast as I've ever seen a jig bite this year. Should we see how many I can get in a row?
Yes.
If I knew they were going to be 18 inches like that one, I would stay. That time I didn't even close the bail, I don't think, and I felt the bite already. I had to close the bail to set the hook. Oh! That's the pike back again. You need a net?
No, you keep doing you. I got it.
Looks like a smallmouth.
Oh gosh. Don't get the net out of the water.
There's just like every species known to man here.
Yeah, that's really kind of like a golden. I've never seen them this light before. This is coming out here.
Yeah. Pretty standard, especially for the smaller ones.
Was that a dig? If I catch that walleye with a leader and a jig hanging out of his mouth,
yeah,
I'm keeping that leader and a jig. Like I earned that.
I think that's a good idea. Need to get some bait. Jeez, I've been out of the water for at least 4 minutes.
What are you doing? Is it dink around time?
No.
You have a special name for this time on your boat?
Oh, there's one. Playtime?
What
A goldeye. Jeez, we're literally catching everything here.
Skipjack?
Skippy.
Gosh, those things are... Oh.
Remember when you cleaned one at Lake Oahe that year?
I did.
I tell people that story. Every time we catch one of those, like, what is that? Can we keep it? And I'm like, well, I'll tell you about what my friend did. And then you decide if you want to keep it.
That was... I remember I filleted the one side and, like, I was going to debone it. And the only way I could describe it is, like, fishing through mashed potatoes to pull out bones.
Yeah.
And I just thought, like, I don't know what's keeping this fish together other than, like, it's just jelly inside of that skin. This is the grossest. I was not going to eat that for sure.
Uh-huh.
I feel bad about it.
It's kind of hard to believe after all that we've only landed 2 walleyes.
There's some action. Oh.
We still only landed 2 walleyes.
If we're going for species.
39 hours. Sakakawea edition. This is a heck of a lot of fun, though, just setting the hook every 8 seconds, I got to admit.
Yeah.
I'm not really ready to leave yet.
Gets that heart pumping.
Oh, buddy.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Isn't it?
I'd rather not talk about that one.
3 pops. Fish. Not a walleye. What is this? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Like I said, the small one. Oh, he's got... Or is that just a bent minnow? I thought he had another minnow. It was just bent.
You know...
It looks like a shrimp.
You made fun of my smallmouth.
That may have been a strategic error.
I don't know if you noticed, but I did wear my dress shoes today.
Oh, yeah.
You don't dress for the job you want. You dress for the fish that you want.
Yeah.
The job that you have. You don't dress for the job that you have. You dress for the fish that you want. I think that's how it goes. We'll call it snappy casual today.
Snappy casual.
Snappy casual.
I'm going to give you a chance to catch a fish while I eat a banana.
In the banana boat?
Yep.
How many bananas do you think you go through a day?
At least 2, sometimes 3.
Do you ever... I've heard that you're actually supposed to eat them from the back. Like to peel it from the other side.
I have heard that, and I was like, oh, am I doing it wrong? I was told I was doing it wrong. Where'd the walleyes go? Why are we just catching all these other things now?
I tried it once, and the benefit is, you know, those little, like, this is the benefit that I noticed, that I don't want to say that this is like factual all the time, but the little strings, when you rip it from the top, the little like strings that come off of it, when you rip it from the backside, those strings don't
Oh.
So I'm just, if you want to eat it ass first.
It's a pretty hard habit to break, though, at this point in my life.
I'm not telling you that it needs to happen. I'm just telling you that I have noticed the benefits.
I'll think about it.
And with how many bananas you go through a day, there might be a time that you're like, hey, let's try something different.
That does make some sense. How much longer do we do this until we decide we should get more serious? This is so much fun, though.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Whatever you say goes.
11:17. If we don't have a keeper walleye by 11:20, we leave.
Okay. What was that other one called? The gross one?
The goldeye. Skipjack.
Oh, skipjack. Yeah. Seeing pictures of their tongue just reminds me of Alien when that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like
That's exactly what I think of too. I've jigged this like 11 times already without a bite, dude.
I lost that one. I had a bite for sure, but
looks like you got like one more cast. It's 11:19. We're on the clock to find more walleyes. The weird thing is though, like the first 2 fish we caught were walleyes, right? And then the rest of them have not been.
Again,
is that a fact?
Again, you're using the we term loosely here, but yes, you caught 2 walleye. One of them was, they were both keepers, but one of them was significantly larger, and that's what.
Yeah, I've jigged this like 20 times at least. Something's wrong. This is not.
You just
how
need that
been.
instant gratification. Is that?
Well, once you have it, it's hard not to want it.
Okay, that's
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
peace out. He was doing it right that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pike.
Oh yeah.
Don't really want to lose that lure.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's a good.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. You even gonna bring? Okay.
Perfect.
Catch and release.
Well, I was hoping that was a nice walleye, not a pike. It kind of acted like the right thing.
You know what? Let me check my line just to make sure. I don't think it got anywhere close to the.
Check for phrase.
Check for phrase. Give it the pull test. The old Jurek 30-pound test.
Can you pull 30 pounds worth of pressure?
Well, yeah. That's exactly what my maximum strength is 30 pounds. You gonna make something happen there or what?
Nope, missed him. Why so fickle? So strange how you can sit on that one spot and just get one every 8 seconds. And all the other spots has been like pretty much nothing.
Well, first name your minnow.
Name your minnow?
Name your minnow.
Looks like Billy.
Billy?
Billy the Kid. Feels like the right terrain for Billy the Kid here.
Billy the Kid looking for Willie
the walleye.
Willie the walleye.
It's the second bite that I've had, but they just aren't like staying on. Can't be my fault, can it?
It's never going to be your fault. Like the hook manufacturer has some deficiency.
Well, they probably put something in the paint that
the paint could be
the fish are like put off by, so they
get a lockjaw and they have to let
they get the back end of the minnow and then they jump up a little farther and like, ooh, that's off-putting.
This minnow doesn't have the right name.
Should I have written the name on it?
No, they know.
They know.
As soon as you name it, the minnow feels different.
They can feel the vibe and stuff.
Send it down, and then it's understood that minnow is loved.
Yeah.
And they want it. They want it even more.
Yeah. That sounds right to me.
I don't lie much, Brett, and I would not lie to you.
That's really good to know. Are we gonna catch a fish on this spot then?
I don't want to be on the record for that.
Bite it again. You're so touchy.
Oh. I don't want to talk about it. I wonder if it's just the heavy weight on the jigging Rap that, like when you set a hook on a jig, I feel pretty secure getting that up. But I feel like with a jigging Rap, it's not as much of a guarantee. And I wonder if it's enough weight that it can like push back on the, like if you have any slack that happens, it's enough weight on that.
Yeah, probably.
Just pull it back out.
Yeah. Something's happening.
Get it.
We got a fish on.
It's feeling good too.
Good. It's not the worst fish in the world.
It's gonna get me on the board today. And when we throw them in, I'm gonna forget which one's which, and at the end of the day, that might be mine that was the biggest.
I put a tag on mine.
Oh, we'll throw them on, and then we'll see.
We'll just see what happens. You never know.
I was starting to forget what it felt like to catch a fish.
Forget no more.
You put me on it. You put me on the spot.
Oh yeah.
You told me.
Just fill me up, man.
Just pull up, Jurek, and it's there. And then I did. Filling up your cup, bud. What are you going to be for Halloween this year?
I don't know.
Do you dress up and come out?
Probably wear a Bloemendaal guide service shirt.
Did you get new gear this year?
No.
It's time.
Is it?
Yeah. I need a new sweatshirt.
Okay.
I don't want any of that cheap stuff either.
Yeah.
It better be high quality.
Yeah. We're all about that.
I'll wear it all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If you give me like those Macho Man Randy Savage shades and you can write like Bloemendaal guide service across it, I'll wear those everywhere. I'm the Willie Man. I'm just trying to get you catchphrases. You think about it.
The usual dead stick lunch fish. Oh, I just dropped everything.
You did.
He's not even really that big. What a mess.
Yeah, I was like, it's got to be huge. He threw his lunch down.
It's just an instinctive reaction.
We're going to get it.
Dee-dee-dee-dee. Dee-dee-dee.
Get it.
Dee-dee-dee.
Yeah. Like a little
smallmouth.
Golden smallie.
I don't see any fish over on your side.
Trying to steer me out of my side?
Yeah. They're working?
Nope.
I do that the other day. I had a jigging Rat and I started reeling it up and he hammered it on the way up.
That was a good hit.
Yeah.
But not a bad one either.
State record.
It might be a state record.
Should I net it?
I don't know. I can't get it.
Jeez. Quick measurement.
I think that's 15.
Yeah, you're probably right. 15 3/4.
Look at that.
That might be the fish we want. It is a walleye. 25 foot of water, eh? Right in the nose.
Right in the kisser.
Pow. That one's looking at it. Both of them are looking at it. He looks intent.
You just let him sit for a little bit, or do you keep...
I keep working it like I normally would work it. It's following you all the way to the boat.
Yeah.
Gone.
I just don't want to get in your zone.
There are fish over there. You're going right down on one of them if you keep it straight down there. Straight down on him.
Right down in his throat.
It's close to him. He sees it. He's turning. He is hunting. He's maybe interested. Going down to the bottom at it. With any luck, he may just bite.
Right home with them.
Mm-hmm.
But I also wouldn't have made him load up a boat and drive it home like, oh, there we go. Is it not a... You're not going to turn the camera on for this one?
It's already on.
Oh.
I saw the fish over there and I was casting at him. I'm like, I'll probably have a chance. So I figured I could always edit.
Yeah, sorry. I would have. I probably wouldn't have. I have other stories.